10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the stream begin. Ladies and gentlemen, Zyakuma with the Gamerz Haven. How are you guys doing tonight? We are playing Vampyrs, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Let us get right into it here. Let's switch over to some Vampyr. Get the game all loaded up. I'm not even sure about this game. I played it for like 3 hours on Sunday night. So I don't know what's going on with this game. It's a blind playthrough, so we will find out together. Do not forget to hit that like button. Be much appreciated. Say hi in chat if you're here lurking. Be much appreciated. Let me know if the music's too loud. All right. Ha 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 ha. Okay. We have 250 experience points. That takes 300. We don't have enough to level up anything right now. Alright. So let's check our journal. See what our back journal. No, okay. Our quests. Alright. Journal Thursday. So that's completed. That's completed. Oh, yeah, chapter 1. So we need to enter the old morgue. Have to remember how to do some of these controls. That's our crafting bench. It would seem it'd be easier to play on a controller.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. So we are playing the character as Dr. Reed. That is our last name. I can't remember our first name, though. I'm bad with names. I'm horrible. Up the stairs we go. Oh, okay, never mind. We won't go up the stairs because it's locked. Not now.
I cannot enter.
Fine, I didn't want to enter anyway. Well, yes I did, but, you know, it won't allow us to enter. No, it won't allow us to enter there, so... Let's see.
Yes, Doctor?
Dorothy.
Why then do you always work the nights?
At the Pembroke, we're all...
Oh yeah, I
London's...
already talked to her.
You're dedicated.
We stop...
I talked to her before I quit. The last time.
That's all for now.
Man, I keep on freaking swinging my camera too fast. Makes me dizzy a little bit. Prevent disease. Careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, spread influenza. Stop by droplets. Spread by droplets sprayed from the nose and throat. Do not cough in public.
Hmm.
So this is...
Locked, all right.
Oh, that's locked. So this is when the influenza was bad. Spanish flu. Around that time. Hospital full. Please go home. Aww. Well, that sucks. Small bag of junk. Locked.
It's locked, all right.
Go figure. And we have somebody here we haven't talked to.
I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
Ah, the morgue.
You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Yeah. New hint available.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Why?
These poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing.
Ah.
Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary.
Hey, Red Raven, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'll start up the raffle again. Nobody was here for it.
Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Hey, Nate, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, guys.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Oh, ouch.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. for I sell all kind of goods.
How you guys doing tonight?
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic.
It is Vampyr.
Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
It is set in like 1918, when the Spanish flu was running rampart.
In fact,
Rampart?
I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine,
I'm doing good. I'm doing better.
easy to buy things. So I trade.
As you can see, I got my chair.
Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Hey, Jesse, how's it going?
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite
Yeah.
depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes. But the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Well, I was turned into a vampire, so I'm a vampire doctor.
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed, I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Please
Let's
show me
trade.
what you have to sell.
Let's see what we have.
It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to do the Twitter. Hold on. I forgot my retweet. Do not forget to log into Facebook, or if you have not joined the Discord, go ahead and join. There we go. There we go. So if you guys want to, please retweet. It will appear on stream. Well, you know.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful.
That's
Good
it.
evening.
Let's trade.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios.
Formula. Ooh, I don't. Opium. Oh wow. He's spelled. Drugs. He sells drugs. Interesting. Nice.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive, and then
Oh, nice.
I'm managing a train terminal.
I don't think I have any. I don't have that on the PC.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does
I suppose.
my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Dabblers?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Oh ho ho ho. All right. This will change our no need for such animosity. Jealousy will not do any good. You better change your tone with me. Ooh, how should we reply? I want to go with jealousy will not do you any good. But I also want to do no need for animosity. What do you guys think? I'll give it a few seconds. I think we'll go with this one right here. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
We got a hint out of him.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame?
Motive?
Or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Oh. I say knowledge is our main weapon. No reason to justify my actions to you. Knowledge is our main weapon. I'm gonna have to go with that one.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Alright.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
We got a hint out of him, but I don't know where to... Congratulations, Red Raven, for winning those tokens.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Man, he does not like us, apparently. Rigged.
I'm quite busy.
Thank you for your...
Will this shift never end?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
Ooh.
I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
I'll be glad to help you. Research is exhausting. Flattery is useless. Ooh, I'll be glad to help you, I think.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
What can you tell me about the...
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Maybe. Interesting. Okay. All right. So we got a side quest. Woohoo! Side quest. Personal questions. Woohoo!
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him?
or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, you must remain neutral.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Uh-oh.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
All right.
Goodbye, Doctor.
My sweet girl.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't
Yep.
lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd
Hey,
both want the best.
Allah Hana 757. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Gamerz Haven. You are the newest gamer.
What do you mean?
How are you doing?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Hey, Gas Canister. Welcome back. How you doing?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Uh-oh.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double.
Hey, King.
Went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Oof. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor
Hey, Willie. How's it going? Don't forget to hit the like button, guys.
After losing their mother.
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
I'm doing
Goodbye
good.
for now, Mr.
Better than I have
See you
been.
later.
Alright, so... Unfinished letter. Dear my dear children, sorry I did not write to you before. It hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry. Daddy will get out of the hospital soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, you need something. Go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him that you are Harvey Fittick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick? The big guy with the mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore now. I'm doing good, Willie. I'm glad you guys are having a great day. Or good day. Can't work anymore now, but we'll figure something out soon, as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors fix my arm. New hint available. I could talk to him again.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Never found her body. That's suspicious.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fittick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help?
It would help.
To give you some paper and a pen.
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
Ooh.
Tell me about it.
I don't want to talk.
He shut us down, guys. He shut us down.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me.
Alrighty.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
So we have a few places we need to go. Missing ingredients, hideout. That's not what I meant to do. Fatigued. Fatigued. We still haven't met all the people in the hospital yet, guys. Alright, let's go meet her.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me about your arrival.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
What?
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
What?
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Oh my jeez.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension, not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Yeah, well.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I don't know about that.
Good evening, sir.
Nope. Anything over here of interest? Any shiny bits? No shiny bits. Oh, the doctor that's a butthead. Already been through there. We're looking for... Due to influenza, this hospital can no longer take any patients. Hospital full. Please go back home. Okay, I'm missing somebody. Who's this?
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me.
Oh.
Interesting, one way or another.
This is the guy who...
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. fucking hurts. Bastard cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Oh, wow.
You're a monster, Mr. Cox. An ungrateful and disgusting man.
Wow.
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Wow.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr.
I should have friggin' bit him when I had a chance.
But as long as I'm treated all...
What's wrong?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton, I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Man, I should have friggin'...
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
The police may be slow, but they will find you eventually.
Well, how come you didn't turn me in then? Nah, Doc, I figure you have something to hide so you can't ask the coppers for help.
Hint failed.
How long?
I know that
The police...
Well, how come you...
I'll leave you for now.
Wonder what that means when it says hint failed. I can't get that hint anymore, or... Not sure. I'm still missing some people inside the friggin' hospital. I'm missing these 4 people right here. Maybe looks like 2 people in suits and not sure. Hospital full.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doc.
I don't have any new...
Goodbye, Milton.
But he might have some stuff for me. Let's see. Might have some, we got a shotgun here, guys. Whew. Look at that. That's an expensive shotgun. 315 shillings. We only have 90 shillings. Okay, let's see, guys. We're trying to find people to talk to. Who's this?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins. Pepper, I I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes. Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
What rules?
The risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, that's not...
Yes, Doctor?
Exactly.
It's really...
Please, could you...
It's the...
Okay, that's not who I wanted to... Is that the...
I'm quite busy, right?
No, yes, it's the butthead. Butthead doctor. Ah, here we go.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off.
Oof.
But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Oof.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Wow. Hint required.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Goodbye for...
There was a... Oh, there's...
I wonder...
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Okay.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Interesting.
Describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional, They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Ooh, shh.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss?
To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog.
Okay.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
Don't worry. These people will not find you here.
Okay.
I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. Do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Wrong target. New investigation. Who are you really?
Really, Miss Howcroft. I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
Wow. Interesting conversation there, guys. Wow. Hey, Eris, how's it going? Guys, go check out Eris, otherwise known as Rispel, on Twitch. She's an awesome streamer. So we have several places to investigate now. Well, I thought we were in tracking. Oh, we can only track one at a time? Okay. Oh, here's another.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton.
Or a fool.
Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
I'm trying to figure out who made me a vampire. And then we're also trying to find out little side stories like how to cure the flu epidemic, and then we're just solving other. But our main quest is to find out who made us a vampire, and so we can probably destroy them.
still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
But yes, we are a doctor that is a vampire. So, sharp, yeah. So it's a really good storyline so far. The only thing I'm not liking about is it's so you have to gather a lot of information and stuff, so you have to talk to a lot of characters. It's not that I don't like it. It's hard to explain. I like it. It's an interesting game, and I'm enjoying it. It just drags out a little bit.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Situation in the East End docks.
The general situation in the East End docks.
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be really honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
I'm surprised he wasn't turned into a vampire.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
So... no, we still have 2 people we need to meet, guys. I don't know where to find them. They look to be in suits.
It's locked.
Damn. The pain.
Give him one moment. We'll get back to the action here shortly. Oh, that's the butthole doctor. He was a butt to us. That's why I call him a butthole doctor. He doesn't like us. I'm just trying to find Oh, burp. How you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys are doing well. We're going away from the hospital. I wish I could bring up a mini map.
I cannot enter.
That door's locked. Didn't want to do that. Interesting. Why did it have us port up here? Weird. Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand why it has. I'm just trying to find people. You're okay? That's good.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I know I can count on you. I wish I could say the same.
Weird. Trying to find my way around this hospital. You get lost sometimes. Alright. What movie?
It's locked.
Please come back later.
It's locked.
Interesting. Okay. Nightmare remake. Never seen it. Alright, I guess I'll just do my side quest now, since I can't find the two people that are supposedly here. Oops.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
I don't have anything new to talk to her. I see the name Harriet, but I don't know where that... Unless...
Last summer's epidemic was difficult.
Oh well, whatever. Let us go see who's spying on Thelma. Okay. We have a sword, guys. We got a watch, woo! That door just shut by itself.
Last warning, sir. Look at it. Die, vermin!
Come on. Man, I should have drank their blood. Guard a Prenwyn command post to the east in the patrols. Vampire activity, hospital, survey, investigate. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech, then report directly back to us. We will decide the action should be taken. Find the local command post. That is over here. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. To the citizens of London, curfew, official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time. There's a typo here. That time until 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Until further notice, a citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear masks to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Due to curfew not opened after 8 p.m. What is... Boy, that sounds, Oh, that's level 18, guys. Oh my jeez. I picked on somebody more than, that hurt. That really did hurt. Ow. Hey, maybe I shouldn't go that direction. Holy crikey, that hurt. I'm gonna see if resting helps me heal, because that really did hurt. Oof. Oof. Yep. Lesson learned? Don't. Oh my jeez. We almost done goofed, guys. We almost done goofed. We're only level 6. I like the music in the game, you know, guys. My bowler hat. Shadow Veil. How much is that? 500. I can't use Shadow Veil. We could do a bite again. Or more of that. I'm gonna do that though. The following night. Please tell me I'm healed. Okay. Yay. So, note to self, don't go that way. Let's see what other side quests we have. Okay, that probably can be done. Aha! Nice. We need 3 common handle parts to upgrade this, Alrighty, so we can disassemble bags of junk, recycle. Let's see what all... We still don't have, quinine. Still do not have the quinine for that. We have the serum for that. So it's like a health potion, kinda. We still don't have the common handle part for that. Fuck. Ah, here we go. My dear mother, when you find this letter, I'll be gone. I want you to know that I don't leave because of you. I leave this world because of the crushing weight that existence puts upon me. These times are too much for me. Sometimes I feel like Baldar's verses have been written as an echo for my own heart. When the low, heavy sky weighs like a lid on the spirit aching for the light, and all the wide horizon line hid by a black day sadder than any night. It is as beautiful as it is painful. I can't suffer anymore. I don't want you to try to convince me, and it would only delay the inevitable. For I would do it again if by any chance you managed to save me. Farewell, your son, Mortimer.
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
Ooh, we get to choose, guys. Should we give it to Mortimer, or should we give it to his mother? That's locked. New collectible. Codeine! And opium. Nice. We got some drugs, guys. We got some drugs. I was like, wait, that's money. All right. I still don't have the quinine. You give the mother, give the letter to his mother. We are a doctor. We're supposed to save lives, but we are a vampire, so I don't know. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Yes, option B. Oh, okay, we already read that.
I will not let you down, my boy. Will this shift never end?
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son?
Your son asked me to find this letter, Mrs. Goswick. However, I thought it would be preferable to give it to you.
I already know what I'm going to read. Mortimer, why are you acting in this way? I have done everything I can to help you, but it's not enough.
We will talk about this letter later. I understand that you need some privacy.
Before you leave, take this for your trouble. Thanks to you, my son still has a future. Perhaps.
Woohoo, shillings!
I've read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before. But I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life. But I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Aww.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
Ooh, which one should we choose, guys? This affects the story. He's lucky to have you. Prepare for the worst. You're in denial. I know which one I would choose. Today esteem. Today esteem. I would pick this one right here. So right here.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
Aww. I have nothing.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
He's Mortimer's gonna be mad at me.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
Oh, wow. Okay. Pain is a precious tool. Despair is a deadly poison. You're a lucky man. Without pain, we wouldn't grow as people. Despair is also very, very poisonous and can destroy. Decisions. I'm gonna go with that one.
Is bleak, but maybe the pain we feel is the best compass for making it a better place.
How can we repair the world, Dr. Reed, when mankind is the biggest problem? Yes, the world will be a much better place when we're gone.
Oh, wow.
Your mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better future?
No, I don't.
won't you even try?
Do you want me to promise you I'll get better? Do you want me to tell her the same thing? I could, but it would not change anything.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured, you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to me to leave.
How painful.
So painful.
I'll let you get some rest then.
I don't.
Good evening.
I'm okay.
I have to go.
I'm alright. Don't waste
Okay, well, that went over well, like a lead balloon.
Good evening, Doc.
I still require another hint.
Goodbye, Mrs.
Interesting. Well, we got all of the hints from her, but we are still locked out of a hint for him. Now, it doesn't look like we'll ever be able to get that hint from Clay Cox. Darn it. I didn't know that could happen. Interesting.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Did not know we can lock ourselves out of hints. No, we're tracking this right here. Because the other one almost got us killed. Reach the pharmacy. That's next to the docks. Hope you guys are doing well today. Or tonight, I should say. Ooh. Oh, well, we're going the correct way. We don't want to go that way. Grease and a screw. Oh, well, we... don't know our own strength, I guess. Alright, so now we're going to a good direction now. Let's see what level these guys are. Oh, level 10. We can defeat them. I want to bite you. Ah, what's my bite button? Oh, we're not. Not allowing me to bite. Why isn't it allowing me to bite? Ultimate. Okay, whatever. No worries. Going the wrong way, though. There we go. We're going the right way now.
Over there! Die, vermin! Christ!
Whoa, come on. There we go. Thank you guys for being here. Really do appreciate it. Do not forget to hit that like button. Be much appreciated. Well, that doesn't sound good. What level? Oh, level 14. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Oh, looks like we can... Oh. Well. That's a boss, guys. That is a boss. Oh. We are hurt. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Is he still after us? I need to be careful. Level 6 taking a level 16. Woohoo! I'm out of stamina. Gotcha. Whew. Hell, he gave us 40 XP for that? A level 6. Well, that was interesting. Dr. Strickland's list, ordered by Dr. Thor Strickland. Pembroke Hospital, list of substance.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
I don't know which is faster, running or doing the dodge.
Is this supposed to be an hospital?
Well, look at that, the butthead doctor.
Good evening, Dr.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run.
Yeah.
And if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
No hints.
Goodbye.
All right.
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Bring one you to your medical desk. Okay. I might have everything but the potassium pomegranate.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Aykroyd.
Oh. What should we do, guys? Choose what to do about Strickland. Bring the medication to Strickland or report Beirut to Dr. Aykroyd. Decisions. Interesting. I am not sure, guys. What do you guys think? Should we report him? That's still locked.
All right.
He was a butt to us, though.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Doctor.
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive, or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Goodbye, Doc. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Long letter. Hello, sis. How are things in the big city? Hearing from seems flu is here again, and we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. Do you remember Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from the 3rd floor? She passed away 2 days ago, and her flat is already occupied again. Geez, you would have to pay me a huge amount of money to go sleep in the bed in which a woman died of the flu just a few hours ago. Sorry, I did not make it. Did not take time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of little Paul, Mom, Dad, and my job at the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his Auntie Pippa. You should see the little bugger. Already driving me mad. And Mom says you bring back some of those marvelous cakes the next time you come home. In your last letter, you told me you thought about quitting your job at Pembroke Hospital. I have to tell you, Pim, you better think twice. There's always jobs at the... You better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but wages are shit. It's as boring as a day without a shag. Oh, I have a new fiance, and no, I'm not no slut. You moral bitch, you. If you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, maybe you should better stay in London and join the band you told me about. The Guard or Previn or something like that. Never heard of them, but if they are, like you said, some sort of civil militia trying to make a difference, then maybe it's a good choice for you. Just be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France, by leading too many patriots. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can, and give me all the good news before that. I am your affectionate sister, Lucy, Paul, Mom, and Dad. Ooh, we got a new hint. And that was not the locker we were supposed to go to.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, it's locked. Question is, what else are we gonna find up there in that said office of his?
I cannot enter.
Okay. Maybe it's this. Ah, there we go.
It's locked.
Locked.
It's locked. At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
M. Goswick medical file. Born of Goswick, male, age 23, followed by Dr. Ackroyd. Status convalescent. Date of release to be Notes the patient shows many signs of extreme fatigue and major sores on the throat, mouth, and tongue, but no signs of flu. Refuses to speak, claims to be too painful. Needs to rest and healing of throat, mucous membranes before any decision can be made concerning his release. New hint available. Woo!
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Oh, look at all these locked doors. Letter to Dr. Swansea. Pembroke Hospital. Dr. Swansea, despite the actual urgency of this sanitary situation, I must inform you of a recent case of professional misconduct inside Pembroke. Nurse Gwyneth Bargain has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct and thus guilty of endangering a patient. Under no circumstance should a nurse diagnose and establish a prescription without at least informing the refutant doctor about her conclusion. You know me, Emmer. I am not against personal initiative when it is for the interest of all, especially during a crisis like the one we're facing. But we cannot allow a nurse to perform a diagnosis and decide on a procedure to apply to a patient. The fact that said patient survived is no attenuating circumstance. It just means we dodged the bullet this time. I demand the strictest authority on this matter. We're finding out a lot of stuff, aren't we, guys? But man, there's a lot of stuff locked too.
It's locked.
That's locked. Why is that locked? Suspicious.
Yes, Doctor?
No.
That's all. Good evening,
Dr. Reed.
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties. Tell me what you really think about it.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit. I trust Nurse Brannigan with my life. She has what it takes to be a great doctor.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reed, a time will come when skill and skill alone will determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
I don't have any personal.
Yes, Doctor?
I didn't mean to talk to her again.
That's all.
Not her. Here's a nurse.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in
Yep.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
Oh, I found out all of her hints too.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe this is what I must do.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, My faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Ooh. Apparently we haven't.
Goodbye, Nurse.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly...
Good evening, Doctor.
And good evening to...
Goodbye.
Reads me like a book. I'll never forgive it.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm looking for... Oh, it's the butthole himself.
I'm quite busy, right?
Oh, shut it.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Ooh, we could undermine him here. I guess.
Hope you're right about this, Doctor.
I'm not the kind of man who runs...
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Ooh, we got a new... Will not use... Interesting.
Thank you for your...
I'm quite bit...
Thank
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Whoops.
Good evening.
And good evening to you, Doctor.
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experiment?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must...
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
Goodbye.
All right. What other stuff do we have?
It's locked.
You are so many deaths are your secrets to me. And what of my own life? Darkest thoughts in your heart.
My blood and soul. They belong to you now.
Not no.
This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
I was trying to see who it was. Ah, her. That's who we were looking for.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk. I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Goodbye now.
All right, so I guess we should just go to the morgue now. I think we've interacted as much as possible with these guys. Some of these hints, I don't know. We might need to do something more. All right. So let's go to that morgue. Oh, we're going the wrong way for the morgue. Derp? Hey, this way. There we go. The old morgue. Quarantine, influenza. Quarantine. Keep out. Oh, this is the old garden, okay. Shotgun shells and bullets. We might be fighting something here, guys. The old morgue. The dead come back to life. I hear stuff. Oh, that's whoops. Oops. We went the wrong way, guys. Alright, here we go. That doesn't sound friendly, guys. Just saying. More glass files. We're just here for cleaning supplies. Jeez. What are we gonna find here?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, wow.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Heard some screeching.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Interesting.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. More shillings. Am I missing something up here? Not giving me any, why can't I open this door? Hey, Reaper, how's it going? This game is about you're turning into a vampire, and you're trying to figure out, you're a doctor, but you're also trying to figure out who turned you into a vampire, why, and you have the, I think you have the choice to destroy them or be with them. I'm not sure about that part yet, but I know that we're a doctor. We're trying to cure the Spanish flu that's plaguing London right now, and then we're doing like small side quests and stuff. Right now, we're trying to get stuff for the hospital to do so they can disinfect wounds and stuff. So that's what we're doing right now.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
And there's vampires going around biting people, and so there's more than just the Spanish influenza going on. There's vampirism going on. So they're turning people into what's the word I'm looking for? Not vampires, but thralls and stuff, where they just go around biting people and eating them.
It's locked.
That door's still locked. Let's check upstairs. Nope, nothing. Oh, that didn't sound. Yeah, it's a very story-driven game. You have to a lot of you have to investigate, talk to a lot of people. So There's that. And that thing just disappeared. Probably down here. Ooh, look at that.
These skulls feed
Skulls.
and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Quit hitting me. How you doing today, Reaper? And you have... Oh, God. Come on, I need to... I'm kind of hurting right now. I need to actually... Unreal Tournament? I haven't played that in forever. And I'm dead. Wow, okay. First death right there. Being a vampire, I don't know how I could die, but... He's blocking me right now. Okay, that's a little bit better. Ah, hey, Controller Hog, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. What are you up to? There we go. Wondering why I couldn't bite. I have to puncture them first, apparently. That's weird. How is that game? Guys, if you haven't checked out Controller Hog, go do that. Awesome streamer. Streams all sorts of games. I know there's an enemy right here. Come here. Come here. I have something for you. Oh, yeah, yeah. had to, you know, the AI is infuriating. Why? Because it's hard, or it's not. It doesn't work well. Office of Primboke Hospital Medical Examiner. Report investigation. Sam Connor. Cause caseoid. Male 39 and home address unknown. Occupation fisherman. Type of death natural. Probable cause of death. Fast progression. Pneumonia by virus induced pulmonary medical stuff. Examination attendees. Dr. Cochran Tippett. Nurse Gwen.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Uh-oh. Why is that locked? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that... A door that automatically shuts is not always kind of creepy to me. Especially with the screaming and stuff going on in the background. What boss fight will we have? Oh, you! John Doe! Come here! Woo! Let's stab you. Ooh, Shadow. Woo! He sent me flying. Come on. Come here, I want to bite you. Goodbye.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
So tempting.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Oh, we got a crafting table right here. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Analyze. Woohoo! White blood serum. Welcome, Gamer Dan. How's it going? Guys, Gamer Dan's another streamer you should go check out. Treatment for cold, treatment for bronchitis, treatment for pneumonia. We can craft. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Oh, we don't have any more. Burn it. Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Oh, hello. I'm out of... Oh, come on. I was going to do that. Now let me bite you. Jeez. Ah, yuck. That is nasty. I saw you. I hate running out of endurance. Ugh. There we go. Picked up more stuff. I'm doing good. How about you? Cooking in 100-degree weather. So it's not just story-based, it's also combat. So... Oh, I forgot about the vision sense. That would help me greatly.
Good evening, miss.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
All right.
I have to go now.
So we healed him.
Yes, Doctor?
Oh, you mean she didn't try to escape?
Please, could you point...
Is the lock?
That's all for now.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now.
You always knew the words to calm.
Talk to Edgar.
What a blundering idiot.
Okay. Who is that? Unknown. Yeah. Can't even talk to this person. Weird. Okay. Can't even talk to that person.
It's locked.
What in the world? Weird. Oh. How did we target that person? Oh well. Oh, okay, we were...
Good evening, Nurse Brennick.
Good evening, Doc.
Goodbye, Nurse.
Okay. Yeah. Where is the... Where is my the doctor? Grr. Trying to find this doctor's like... Not Aykroyd. That's not who I want. What is this? Okay.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plane and cold. I cannot enter. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Okay, I'm not sure. I keep on dropping markers when I'm... I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to eavesdrop.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand.
Oh, maybe... There we go.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
Eh. Hmm. Hmm.
You have all seen things that no one could believe. Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Ooh.
You should show respect for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
The bodies I watch over are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
Hmm.
Please show me.
Of course.
Alright, so find out the cause of death now.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doc.
Oh.
Goodbye, Nurse.
The only thing I can find out from her right now. I really did forget about this ability to read. Oh, there's Tippets. Up there.
Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr. Reed.
Do you need any medical assistance?
Come on, don't be rid.
Okay. Find out the cause of death. Oh. Okay. That's over there. Oops. Rat in the hospital is... I'm going the wrong way for this. Definitely going the wrong way. We'll figure something out. We'll cut through here. Don't know my own strength. Oh, well. Then I passed it up. Really? Can't get in there. Interesting. Hmm. That didn't sound good. Hmm. Weird. Hmm. Where I want to go is here. That's weird. Very weird indeed, guys. But it's pointing towards somewhere I can't even get right now. Okay. I don't get that. Whitechapel. Not sure, guys. Not sure at all. All right, take it easy, Gamer Dan. Thanks for stopping by. I've read before. Maybe go back into the... Maybe go back into here? I'm not sure. I don't think so. They're all below me. Finding a lot more stuff in here. I probably need to level up, guys. Let's go level up. We need a rest to do that. We have like... Man, there's a lot more stuff to loot now. Hey, Control Hog. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. That's still locked. Yep.
Locked, all right.
Oh, looky there. Our window's open now. Alright. So we can level up some few skills, guys. We don't have level 10 yet. Blood spear, claws. Blood barrier. Let's go for that. Blood barrier. Sounds like a cool skill. Oof, that takes a lot of Why not? Then we can do this. And do this. Confirm. Oh ha ha! Alright. Anybody still here? Major district events. Every night, the consequence of your actions may improve or degrade the major district events. Serious? Mm-mm-mm. Interesting. All right. Let's see what we can craft, guys. Craft another one of those. Alright, we have 2 serums now. T and G to use. Ultimate power. We don't have an ultimate power. We're at level 9 now, guys. Woo! All right. All right. Who's still here? If people are still here, we'll go on a raid. If not, then we'll just call it a night, and we will continue with Dead by Daylight and Octopath tomorrow. So, anybody else still here? If not, then we will end here. Thank you guys for being here. Really do appreciate it. You guys have been fun. This game's been fun, so we'll figure out stuff next time. Bye!
When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over.